Hey everybody, here we are again for another installment of Take It or Leave It, advice from the Hipster Mom. All right, so, oh my God, first of all, this week has been crazy. Do I look tired? Because I feel tired. I've been going out of my mind trying to keep everybody happy and fed. Um, but anyways, TV's on, baby's in the swing. I've got a minute to answer another reader question. This question comes from Beryl, and it reads, Hi Samantha, is it weird that I love reading about all the baby stuff but have no kids yet? I'm 25, have been married for a year, and I'm already starting to get baby fever. When do you think is the best time to start having children, and do you have any advice or tips for prospective parents? Thanks a bunch, Beryl. Well, first of all, I don't think that it's weird that you're starting to get the baby fever and investigate about having a baby. I know on my honeymoon, that's when we started talking about having kids, and the idea of starting a family after you get married is pretty awesome. So I think that's totally natural. As for being 25 and being ready to have a kid, that's sort of, I don't think age has that much to do with it, honestly. I think it's more about being sort of emotionally, mentally, and financially prepared. Mm, Depending on when you and your husband, how long you had been together before you got married, I think that's something to take into account because, there's things that you need to sort of get out of your system as a couple. Maybe you want to travel, maybe you guys just want to have a good time together, or, you haven't really, experienced enough as a couple. So you want to just get all that out of your system before you sort of decide to have a kid. But I think most importantly is that you're just emotionally, mentally prepared to have a kid. I'm not gonna lie. Before I got pregnant, I was definitely partying and having a good time right up until the day I found out I was pregnant. But in our minds, and we had had the discussion that we were ready to have kids. So also, once you find out you're pregnant, you sort of have 9 months to settle down, let the whole idea of having a baby sink in, and you know that's that's a big help. But I think you do need to say, hey, we're ready. We're prepared. We've got enough money. We've got the time. We have a happy home to bring this child into. I think that's really the most important thing. But do not underestimate how much it costs to have a kid. I think, that you really need to take your finances into consideration because all the crap that you need to have a kid. I mean, you can get hand-me-downs and you can make it work on any budget, but make sure that you're ready for that financial burden, so to say, because it's pretty hardcore. All the diapers, formula, toys. I can't even imagine if I added up all the shit that we bought for these kids. Uh, it would be just an exorbitant amount of money over the past couple of years. So definitely something to take into consideration. Um, so I hope I answered your question. And if anybody else has any questions, please hit me up at Samantha@thehipstermom.com. And until next time, bye.